I'm Mr. Hartgrave, and today we're talking about the 5 best teams, smartest teams that you need to get ready for the upcoming Rogue Famine Scourge. Now, are these the teams that are going to allow you to get 2 million points and be, top 100 on the leaderboard? No, you're going to need a lot more teams to do that. But the information I want to share with you today is more focused on maybe the beginner player, mid-game player, or the very, the end-game player that's hoarding up their resources and playing the smartest. Maybe not necessarily building such a wide roster, but focusing on a narrow roster. Because when we're talking about Scourge, there's 3 basically kind of point tiers that you want to hit. The first tier is 500,000 points. So your first goal as a Scourge player, like a beginner player, is to work your way to the point where you're getting 500,000 points. And you're probably not going to have all the teams I'm going to talk about today if that's your goal. But maybe if you have 1 or 2 of these teams or 3 of these teams, you'll be able to get 500,000 points, especially if you have the first 3, because that's how it goes. It's kind of linear like that. And then the second tier, which is going to take advantage of all this information, are those players that want to get 1 million points, which is a great goal to have because Scourge is going to keep coming around and coming around and coming around. And every time it comes around, you want to score 1 million points and get all the stuff from the milestones. So that's what this video is really focused on. I think that everyone should kind of have that goal in mind. And these are the smartest teams to build if you're just trying to achieve that goal. Then finally, which is where I'm at, which is like end game, where every time the Scourge comes around, because I already have 7 stars on Rogue, I need to hit 1,000,000.5 points. And once again, I probably don't need much more than these 5 teams. That's how good these teams are. So let's not delay any further. Let's get into the teams. Let's talk about the sections. If you haven't done this Scourge before, I'm going to let you know how the nodes are laid out so that you can prepare some teams for it, even if you don't have the ones I'm talking about. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment down below. Are you going to use these teams? Do you have any other ones? Okay, so the first section on the Rogue Famine Scourge is going to be City. And the team that I'm going to recommend for that, Web Warriors. So Web Warriors are still valuable in this game. And I did a video, and this probably still stands to be correct, that Gamma does stand to kind of replace Web Warriors as a mid-game raid team. In the end game, you need both. In the end game, you really do need Web Warriors and Gamma if you want to reduce how many cores and heals you're using every day in raids. I'm doing the Doom 3.4 and I'm using both. I'm using Web Warriors and Gamma. It is nice to have a combination of the two. For mid-game players like doing the Doom 1 or even the Doom 2, since we have to build Gamma up to tier 17 to get Apocalypse, like the maximum value on that, it might not make sense to build Web Warriors. However, as a Scourge team, Web Warriors is still really, really important. And I just messed up. I thought about starting over, but I'm just leaving it all in. I'm leaving it all in. That's what I'm doing. It's unprofessional. It is what it is. I have limited time to shoot this stuff, so deal with it. All right. What I was saying is that Web Warriors is still a really good Scourge team. And I have this infographic here. I would probably lower them down to tier 15, level 80. Although if you're end game, then I would still kind of go tier 15, level 90 on them, especially for the purposes of Scourge. But even if you find that you are able to replace your Web Warriors using Gamma in the mid game, I would still build up Web Warriors for Scourge, for the city sections, for Morgan Le Fay. They're extremely valuable team for Scourge. They work really, really well. I don't think you're going to find a better full team that is city. So if you're going for the 1,000,000 points, which means that you're probably going around level 7 with some Scourges or level 8 without Scourges, then you're going to want to do Web Warriors. For Mutant, we want to try to lean on Unlimited X-Men. And I will have videos on this when it comes out. I will do a Scourge run for 1 million points using only the teams shown in this video as a proof that it works. And this is one thing that I am curious about. It is smartest to avoid building Astonishing X-Men. That's right. The leaks are out there. It's out now, and there's nothing we can do to take it back. And that's fine. It was almost 80%, with almost 80% certainty, the Death Team was going to be a mutant team. Now we're looking at that being like 99% certainty that the Death Team is going to be a mutant team. So you do want to stop building Astonishing X-Men. If you're already on your way to that, good luck with it. Getting Jubilee is a real pain in the ass, but getting Unlimited X-Men isn't really much easier. If you are here for it, great, you got them. If not, we're still waiting for the entire team to become farmable. There's really no way to get these guys if you don't already have them. I would not suggest building Astonishing X-Men in the meantime. I would suggest waiting until you get the Death Team unlocked, or until the Unlimited X-Men team becomes available. I would not build any other mutants, really. I would save all that gear for the upcoming Death mutant team and this Unlimited X-Men team. That is absolutely what my recommendation would be. And if we can get 1 million points on the Rogue Scourge, of course, first you would have to get 500,000 points and actually unlock Rogue. You'd have to do that first because you can't get Rogue with Rogue. But to get 1 million points, I would highly suggest using this team. I'm looking forward to trying just this. Last time around, I was using a combination of Astonishing X-Men and Uncanny X-Men, just all the X-Men. This time, I'm really just going to try to do it using only the Unlimited X-Men. It's a very good team. It doesn't have a ton of sustain. We might want to flip some of these around to healer when we do it. I don't know, but it doesn't make sense anymore to be building Astonishing X-Men. For Node 5 and Node 10, there's no better team, there's no better way to go than Young Avengers. Young Avengers is A-Force, Inhumans, entirely useless, basically. If you have them, you might be able to push up past 1 million points, use them as a sack team, do a few clever things with them. But really, if your Young Avengers are built, which I still do recommend that people build. Why do I keep hitting that button? We're gonna talk about that. I'm gonna play that spot, but I'm not gonna play it right now. Right now, I'm talking about Young Avengers and how even all players should really have a Young Avengers at tier 15, level 80. For every single Scourge that has come out so far, Young Avengers has been key, whether it be in the Morgan Le Fay Scourge or even the War Scourge, where they have Avengers nodes, and Young Avengers is amazing in that. So definitely a team that we still want to be investing in. All right, next up, we do have the villain section of the Scourge. And I threw Loki and Abomination on here because I feel like, if you're already building Abomination, you can throw him on there. Loki's always going to hold some value. I wouldn't build him up high, but he's a character that kind of makes this team better. Honestly, though, you don't need Loki, you don't need Abomination, you don't need Doom, you don't need Dormammu. All you need, Morgan Le Fay, Agatha, and Doctor Strange Heartless. Those 3 characters will beat both of the villain nodes, any villain nodes on any Scourge, just those 3. I've done this in every single Scourge so far, just using Morgan Le Fay, Agatha, and Heartless. You don't need any other villains. So they can solo this stuff. They don't even need the guys on the side. It's amazing. And I highly recommend doing stuff like that when you can. Finally, and some people ask me about this. They're like, why is Thanos on your safe to build guide? Why did you put Thanos on here? Well, this is why. Mainly for this Scourge, and a little bit for the Morgan Le Fay Scourge too. There's those cosmic nodes on there where you can use the same trick, but it's really, really important here on the Rogue Scourge. The main thing you're going to want to do through this is take Icarus, put him behind Thanos, and win. If you're doing that, you probably don't even need the death pool on here. You probably don't even need the Doctor Strange Heartless. So if he dies during the villain notes, which he won't, but whatever. Icarus behind Thanos, have Cersei there, and you're going to win the Cosmic Mystic notes, especially if you're just going for 1,000,000 points. It's so good. You only really need Thanos at tier 15, level 80. I would not take him any higher than that. You can try to get away with less even. It's really just his passive that you need, where he feeds energy to Icarus every time there's a kill. I like having Death Pool here just to kind of double down on that kill mechanic. But if you don't have her unlocked, I'm sure she's not needed for this, as the Icarus Thanos combo is the most devastating. All right, there's my prep guide. Those are the top teams for the Scourge. At a very minimum, if you want to get 1,000,000 points, you need to have something like this built. I think you do need the full team of Web Warriors. You need the full team of Unlimited X-Men. You might even want to throw like Beast in here to give them some better sustain, like maybe take Phantom X off and throw Beast on. That might actually be better. But if you don't want to invest the materials into them, I'm going to see if I can just make do with Unlimited X-Men. I'm very curious about that. Make sure you check out that video when it comes out. Young Avengers all the way. They hold so much value. I was going to demote them, but after seeing how well they did on the War Scourge, you got to promote them. They're a great team still. For villains, just the 3 members of Darkhold are plenty. And for Cosmic Mystic, the important part here is Eternals and Thanos. Unfortunately, we're still living in a day and age where Eternals are not farmable. I don't know what to tell you. If you missed them, it sucks. Hold out on them. I wouldn't drop money on them. I would wait for them to come to become farmable in some way, shape, or form. We're pushing to make that sooner rather than later. Okay, I've been teasing it this whole time. Let's do the spot after some commercials. So we'll have a commercial break, and then the spot, and then more video. We got an update about Community Manager Archangel, and we have Cosmic Crucible attacks. So stay tuned and keep digging. Gamers Outreach is a charity that empowers hospitalized families through play. They support over 360 hospitals and have over 1,400 go-karts deployed. A single go-kart unit is estimated to be in use between 8 and 16 hours, and by 6 to 8 kids each day. A donation of $30 can buy a new controller, $60 can buy a new game, and $300 can buy a new console. Our goal is to raise $3,500. That's enough to build a full go-kart. The link to the donation page is below. And please join Mr. Hartgrave and Dorky Dad this Saturday, October 15th. We will be hosting and participating in a balanced PvP tournament. That's this Saturday, October 15th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. See you there and keep digging. And we are back. All right, make sure you definitely check that out with me and Dorky Dad this Saturday live on Twitch. I'll also probably upload some kind of highlight from that, maybe just the match between me and Dorky here on the channel the day after. So like and subscribe for that. All right, if you have been following along on the channel, I did convince Community Manager Archangel to fully participate, highly engage with me during this helicarrier crap event that we're doing. Just wanted to give you an update on that. Some people are like, you should get screenshots of his Blitz wins before and after. We're doing that. Fine, I'll get screenshots. Look, guys, I trust that he's doing it. And if you don't trust that he's doing it, that's fine. If you want to live that way, that's cool. But we are trading screenshots every 2 hours. I am keeping them honest. We all knew I was going to do it. I'm crazy, but I'm trying to expose some issues that are hard to explain about the Blitz system right now. Because they moved the reset time back, the first day and maybe even into the second day or third day, the Blitz system's broken the way it is right now. Like, I'm literally on my 9th run since it started, and it's only been 1 day. Do you see the problem there? We're supposed to be capped at 8. I'm doing like 10 runs the first day because the Blitz reset is still at 8, but the event starts at 5. So you can take your runs from the previous day and pull them in to the new event. And then if you stay up all night, you can do even more run. It's not how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be capped at 8 to prevent people, from pushing, people who are, neurodivergent, who have issues with FOMO or whatever problems you have, whatever's wrong with me, to push you to stay up later to blitz. We wanted to stop people from doing that, and that's why we capped it at 8. Plus, to be able to better control these events to make them more reasonable. But it's all out the window right now because you can blitz like 8 times. I don't know. Having them do it helps me explain it because it's hard for me to explain it even to you if you're not doing it. Let me know down in the comments. Do you know what I'm talking about? Basically, we used to be able to get ourselves like a 4-hour break where you couldn't blitz. Now that's gone. It's entirely gone. It's broken because they moved the reset time. They should do something to fix it. I think we should limit it down to 4 rotations a day instead of 8. You could also reduce the cooldown to just 1 hour, and that way you can get it all done in a more reasonable fashion, which would also be great. I don't know. I'll take either. Those polls are still on my community section. We haven't forgot about it. Everything wrong with Marvel Strike Force video coming tomorrow. We haven't done one in a while, so I'm excited to do that. Anyways, here are the scores. Community Manager Archangel has about 19,000. I got about 23,000. That's up many thousand from yesterday, so we're going to keep going on this. All right, that's enough talk. Let's get to fight. I feel like my shooting this is just cursed today. Like I can't talk right, and I'm hitting the wrong buttons. I don't know. Let's go do Cosmic Crucible. Okay, so as you can see, I won the last trial because my opponent failed to attack, which is awesome. Really gives me a lot of hope for the future of this game. As you can also see here, we got Mr. Barkgrave is joining us. Make sure you leave a comment down below for Mr. Barkgrave. I was kind of hoping that maybe the dog would help calm me down and make everything go better. I don't know. I also did a blitz rotation, so I get agitated when I'm doing blitz events, especially ones that go on for 7 days. So that's a lot of it. I just get in a bad mood. Oh, good. My opponent's already attacking me. Maybe we can find out if I've lost or won by the end of this video. Stay tuned. We got some really annoying defenses to deal with today. I'm just going to kick it off with Hero Asgardians. I'm going to throw Eternals at them. I find it's best not to kind of mess around with these guys. So that's what I'm going to do. It's worked before. Fairly solid counter. Let's go. Yeah, we got Web Warrior, or Spider Weaver and Web Warriors. Everybody hates that. It sucks. I think what you got, I'm using it too. I'm one of them. I'm one of those guys too. I got my Spider Weaver on defense because I think it's basically a 2-shot is what you got to do. You just got to assume that I'm hitting this twice. There's nothing that can be done about it. It is what it is. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to assume today. I mean, maybe we'll get lucky and do it in 1 shot, but probably not. We are going to easily clear this Hero Asgardian team because they did not get their buffs. So that's really cool. And cool. Good start. Good start. Eternals won. I think we might go to room 6 next. That's like my next obvious attack is room 6. Tend to get the obvious attacks out of the way first and then get into the weirder stuff. Room 6, we're going to fight it again. And people had a... All right, so this might be why I'm doing this. So room 6 is going to be Unlimited X-Men. And some comments were like, why aren't you using your own Unlimited X-Men and like Cable? That's a good counter, and that's fine. However, I think there's some... If my Unlimited X-Men aren't as big, there's problems. There's just problems with it. And the thing is, if they don't have Unlimited X-Men and they're using a Rogue Hybrid, then your Unlimited X-Men aren't necessarily good enough to beat like a Rogue Hybrid team. So that's why I use a Rogue Hybrid team on offense, because it has more applications. I like to keep very few teams on offense, but the teams that I have on offense are like, jackknife teams that can do anything. And I think that this team in room 6 has the clear advantage over Unlimited X-Men. If you're going to use Unlimited X-Men in this meta, in this season of Cosmic Crucible, I would say keep them out of room 6 because you're just not getting enough for it. Rogue's superpowered. The rest of them are not. So I'm going to go with this where all of my legendary characters are like superpowered now. And I've got 3 legendary characters here. Plus I got Gambit. Let's see if this goes better than in another room, or maybe I have to eat my words. I don't know. Let's see what happens. But really, I have no other team that can deal with this. You basically need a rogue to beat a rogue. And that's the main force of the team. It did fall apart last time for me, but I think it could have gone better as well. I don't know. If all I ever see are people using Unlimited X-Men, then I might change my strategy. First move is going to be to ability block Rogue. This does go through the evade, and that sets this off properly. Next up. Oh man, I cannot land this ability block on anybody since they all have evade. I'm just going to hit into Rogue. Once Rogue is dead, everything's going to be a little bit better. So that's what I'm going with. And let's go ahead and see if we can spread some of this over to Phantom X. And we do get a disrupt on them, which is nice. They killed my Emma, but that's to be expected. This game wants me to level up Emma to level 90. I have her at level 80, and the game kind of hates that. And I kind of hate the game. So that's what we're going to do. All right, we're going to try to throw ability block onto Gambit. That would actually be huge. And we can't get it because hero mutants are like all ramped up on this. They have so much more resistance. I'm going to try to stun Gambit. Maybe I can get that with the 6 red rogue. I killed him because Rogue's like insane right now in this room. She gets like plus 50% damage, plus like more damage because she's a hero mutant. Yeah, don't put this squad in room 6. If you're going to use Unlimited X-Men, don't put it in room 6. It's the wrong room for it because you can do something like this and dismantle it. No contest. Easy win. Whereas yesterday, if you watch my video from yesterday, you'll see I took a loss to Unlimited X-Men with this insane team. But in room 6, I just have too many advantages stacked in my favor. So basically, easy win. Easy win. All right, moving on. I'm happy that won today. I feel justified now. I feel good now. People were doubting me. They're like, Mr. Hargrave, are you actually stupid? I'm like, no. No, I know what I'm doing. No, I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm going to save like symbiotes for last. That's like my victory lap team. Let's go into room number 5. What I like in room number 5 is Gamma. And I think Gamma is going to have the advantage over Young Avengers. Let's see how that goes. I'm pretty sure that this just wins in all sorts of ways. Now I'm second guessing myself because I could throw Dormammu, Astonishing X-Men in here. What is going on in here? Is this bio characters? No, it's all bio characters. They all get this. I'm gonna stick to my plan. But if things go wrong, this is where it went wrong. Is because I didn't use Dormammu and Astonishing X-Men in here. But let's go. This should be fine. Should be absolutely fine. They have so much splash damage, they basically can't help but trigger my Red Hulk. And as soon as they piss off my Red Hulk, I think they're done. I think it's over. We are gonna start with Squirrel Girl. I think the quicker we get rid of Squirrel Girl, the easier this is all gonna be. We're gonna go ahead and stun Squirrel Girl. Got the stun on her. I could grab the defense up right now. I want like more buffs. I'm going to take the because I just don't have any defense up at all on here. And I think it would really, really help. So I'm going to go ahead and just take that defense up. I usually like to get a little more than defense up, but Should have grabbed, I guess I'm already going to get offense up on their second turn, so that's okay. I'm going to throw up the taunt with Hulk to get more damage over here onto Red Hulk, to get more hits on him. I'm going to reduce the turn bar. I'm going to save the stun. I'm going to reduce the turn bar. I can probably just keep Squirrel Girl stunned like this whole fight. See, that's another reason I didn't want those evades to come up. I was a little worried about the evades too, because then Braun's not going to be able to steal any buffs if there's evades on the board. That's no good. As you can tell, I haven't done this fight before. I have no idea what's going on. Good news is they keep hitting Red Hulk, so just keep hitting them. 3 charges, let's go. Everybody has evade. I'm just going to clear it off of Squirrel Girl. Double hit there with the striker. Clears off both stacks of evade and sets me up very nicely. Let's see who's getting to go next. She-Hulk's passive. She-Hulk's passive is going to go off like a lot. I'm going to go ahead and use the Hulk ultimate to kind of get over here at Squirrel Girl. She's got... All right, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and special with Abomination. His name's Abomination. Love him on the She-Hulk show, too. Tim Roth's one of my favorite actors by far. Do not get the kill on Squirrel Girl, but she does hit Red Hulk, and she did go with her ultimate instead of her special, so I call that a win. I'm calling that a total win. I'm going to remove these negative effects from the team here with the Braun ultimate and just work on getting through to Squirrel Girl. I think we're going to get a very easy win here. Just things are kind of going the right way. And then there's I thought about stunning Squirrel Girl, but I said, you know what? Let me kill her instead. Let me just murder her instead. I think that's going to be better. Going to go ahead and punch into this defense down with the 7 Red Hulk. And even though I'm blind, I'm still going to throw the ultimate with Red Hulk just to get the battlefield effect down. Because that basically locks in the win. That battlefield effect is so overpowered, it's absurd. We're just going to hit into Echo over here since she has defense down and should be an easy kill. Especially with that battlefield effect rocking out there. Oh, there goes the She-Hulk passive. And yeah, this is really no contest. So Young Avengers, not a thing. I think I have them on defense in the same room as well, just hoping that someone would underestimate it. Don't underestimate Young Avengers and you'll be fine. Gamma did the job. Moving on. Here comes that. We're going to do something gross now. So they're doing something really smart. And that is they have Dormammu and Astonishing X-Men. I think that's a really smart pairing. I use it on offense. They have it on defense, which means I have to deal with it. And I don't want to. I don't think I have anything else, though, that's going to beat it. At least I won't have to worry about revives because I have plenty of hero mutants here. They're going to clear that. They're also going to clear my revives, but whatever. No one's going to get assist. I'm just going to lean upon me being a human and see if I can overcome this. That's usually what I do on Astonishing X-Men anyways. Just mirror match it, rely upon the fact that I'm human, win that way. Our primary targets are going to be Dormammu and Beast. If we can get rid of like Dormammu and Beast, we're going to be fine. Let's go ahead and just start with a stun. And it doesn't work because hero mutants are insane right now. It's like you can't get anything to stick to hero mutants in this. There's like no hope. Just give up. I'm going to go after Beast because he has no defense. No defense up. Whereas Dormammu does, so I'm just not sure I can get the hits. Okay, Beast is dead, and now the odds are really in our favor. I'm going to start working on Dormammu. Plus, we have all this extra damage because of hero mutants, and now we have like the clear advantage, which is awesome. Get some slowed down on them, start pulling off those buffs. We removed all the buffs off their Dormammu because we have a lot of skirmishers on this team the way I set up Isotope 8. If you want to know how I have my Isotope 8 set up, make sure you check out my Unlock Guide videos. On those, I detail out all the characters you should have for the end game, and I let you know what Isotope 8s I use for all my characters. So I'm not going to spend time explaining it here. It's in that video. And we're going after Dormammu with offense up. Let's go. Man, this fight is easy. I think it was just killing Beast right off the bat, and it's pretty much all over. Once I kill Jubilee here, I can focus Dormammu, even though he's in stealth. I'm going to go ahead and just do the special just to get rid of her faster so that I can kill Dormammu before his ultimate. But I think even if he uses ultimate, it wouldn't matter right now because we have so much turn advantage. This is over. This is easy. I'm glad I used this because I don't honestly know if Gamma would have been better here. For all I know, Gamma would have been destroyed by this. All right, easy win once again. Man, if not for the Spider Weaver on defense, this would be a snooze fest. But we do have a Spider Weaver on defense, and that is going to give us some problems. All right, I have not fought a lot of these. But basically, what you got to know about Spider Weaver is it's going to take 2 shots. It's going to take 2 shots. I'm going to go for a kill on Spider Weaver, which is maybe ill-advised, but it's what I'm going to try. Last time I went in with Uncanny X-Men. I got destroyed. It didn't work out. This time I'm going to go in with, I went in with Uncanny X-Men and then I followed it with Dark Hunters and it worked great. I did that off camera. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to go right in with Dark Hunters. I'm assuming I'm going to lose. But the only thing I want to do is beat Spider Weaver. And damn it, I have Wakanda too. I forgot that I had Wakanda. God, I wonder if Wakanda can just beat it. I'm going to throw Wakanda at it. Scrap this. Scrap all this. I'm going to go for Wakanda. They're going to miss a lot. But once we get through that, I don't know. It's a shot at 1 shot. I don't need it for, they have a symbiote team in the other room. Like, anything can beat the damn symbiote team. If anything's going to one-shot this, it's going to be Wakanda. We're going to take a lot of misses. But as soon as we get through the missing part of it, we're going to be fine. And I think we have the sustain to hold us through it. Yeah, let's go for it. I can't resist it. I can't resist it. Everybody knows how much I like Wakanda. And man, if this can just shut down Spider Weaver, what more selling point do you need to build Wakanda? Can't pass it up. Got to try it. Then I can throw in Dark Hunters. Then I can throw in Uncanny X-Men. Then I can lose the round because it took me 3 attacks. I want a shot at just shutting it down. It feels better to win, doesn't it? Wow. I get to go first. That's awesome. I'm just going to go for Spider Weaver before her turn. I'm going to put some early damage on her. She got all that deflect to start, but here we go. Passive from Killmonger into her. We got her into the red. Holy shit, do I get to kill Spider Weaver before her fucking turn? I'm going for the special. We're going for the kill. Let's go. Fuck your Spider Weaver, okay? Fuck your Spider Weaver. I don't give a shit about your Spider Weaver. Oh, build Wakanda, people. I've been saying it since the start of Cosmic Crucible. Just build Wakanda. Properly build your Wakanda and your Cosmic Crucible problems start to go away. Ignore Wakanda and deal with the consequences. Now, granted, this was not a full Tangled Web team. And when you do run into a full Tangled Web team, I doubt you're going to be able to use the trick that I just used. But holy shit, was that ever fun. Let's go ahead and go for Scarlet Spider with the Okoye ultimate. And as soon as Black Panther gets a turn here, he's just going to destroy everybody. All right, here comes the ultimate from Black Panther. We got the kill. We got 2 kills with him, so now he basically goes unlimited. He's going to go for Ghost Spider. Will he get the kill? No, she got a dodge, so he gets another turn. Oh, she got another dodge. Man, those dodges. Another shot? Did you get another shot? No. We're going to go ahead and put some heal block on Doc Ock there so that his revives do nothing when he gets them. And we are going to kill him? Let's kill him. All right, Doc Ock's dead. I don't even know what he was doing. Like, dude, why is Doc Ock here? What is happening? Why is that a thing? M'Baku killed Ghost Spider, and now we're just cruising right through this. Easy wins all the way. Let's throw some defense up for fun. Let the Killmonger special decimate, win. There you go, guys. I've been telling you guys for a long time that Mr. Hargrave's the best because it's true. Basically true. Basically, amazing Marvel Strike Force player. Let's not talk about what happened with Tower for 3 days. We're going to disregard that. We're going to focus on this instead. What happened just now? Much more entertaining. Okay, we got symbiotes. Good luck, bro. Good luck with that. I'm going to use Uncanny X-Men. With all the boosts, that's the best team I got out of the 3 teams I got left. I think this is going to be an easy win. They can't even stick debuffs to me. I'm invincible. I'm going to be surprised if I don't win this round. Because I got I got my full Infinity Watch. I got Young Avengers on defense. I got my own Spider Weaver. He's going to screw up on something. Dude, you're going to screw up on something. If you're watching this, he's not. I'm recording this. I'm not recording this live, so he's not watching this. If he's watched it, he's already done his attacks. Who am I talking to? Anyways, let's go for the stun. The more characters we get stunned, the higher probability that we've won. We just got Scream stunned, but not a big deal. They did not have a lot of debuffs there. We're going to do something with Cyclops because Cyclops is here. Why is Cyclops here? What's he going to do? And then we are going to do a devastating special. I think the special from Magic is basically going to win. This is absurd. And then, yeah, well, I'm going to hit with, I'm not even going to put defense. I'm just going to hit with Colossus. Not even going to mess around. Look, there's no point to it. This is over. And here comes the Storm Ultimate to win the day and give me my highest point total in Cosmic Crucible in some time. By the way, we had dropped down to Platinum. This should lock us in. We should be going back up to Diamond at the end of the season. Thank you so much for setting such a lightweight defense, sir. I appreciate it, and the Grave Diggers do too. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and Grave Diggers, keep digging.
Try to save myself, but myself keeps slipping.